Hello, my YouTube family. Good morning. Pranam. Sat Sri Akal. Jai Jinendra. Salam Alaikum. Lahayam. Uh, so it's been a while since my last update, and frankly, things have been going pretty slow. As you might know, we've not actually I've not mentioned this explicitly. So we've not been able to actually get electricity for the board that we made yet. Long story. Not shocking though, as you might imagine. So anyway, it's a very cold but lovely morning. I don't know, I just woke up extremely energetic and happy today. Very happy to see the new day. Let's get into the update though. Sorry, enough about myself. So you might remember that the last update I did was actually a sad story about how the cows came and ate up all the jowar and bajra growing on roughly 7 acres that we had planted later. And all this stuff was growing again without irrigation, without rainfall even. I'm guessing it was mostly the dew, and there's still a lot of dew going on. It's very cold and dewy. So then, okay, I'm just trying to collect my thoughts. It's a bit early. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Okay, what I wanted to show you guys, it's beautiful. So all the jowar and bajra, as I said, had been completely eaten. Okay, no leaves, nothing. It was just bare stalks, But since then, it's actually the poor guys. Like, I feel so bad for them, and I love them so much for it that they've started growing back with no water given by us, no rain, and that's all over the land. Okay, it doesn't look like much. It looks pretty pathetic actually. This was lush. Okay, like till here, all of this stuff you see here, it was like that tall and lush and nice, and it got destroyed. Okay, so it's actually replenishing. And so really, like farmers around here, they don't know anything. Like, they know very little actually. Like, they know the few things that they do day in and day out, but they really don't know anything else, and they don't care about anything else. I'm the opposite. Routine, mundane things bore me, and new, interesting challenges are what's inspiring. Anyway, so they first of all said that it won't grow at all in the first place because it's winter, etc. It's unseasonal. It did. After the cows grazed it, they said, now you might as well just till the land and leave it until you want to plant it again and everything. I said, nah, boss. My observation has shown that it will grow back. I have no experience in this matter, but my observation, my intelligence and intuition is telling me it will grow back. And it is. And they also said that even if it does grow back, there'll be some foliage like leaves and stuff, but it won't give grain. They were wrong about that too. So I've got some very interesting things to say about the bajra plant. It's grown back. This was eaten. This is new growth, and it's the same story all over the field. This is bajra specifically. Oh, look at this synchronicity. So poor old jowar as well is trying to grow back. This kind of story brings a tear to my eye. Like, it's been completely demolished, completely destroyed, and with next to no help, no water, nothing. It's grown back like this. Okay, it's marvelous. It's a miracle to me. We're sitting here in December, and there's greenery from nothing. Okay, and but I want to point out one thing. Okay, so I've been thinking about this. It can't just be because of the dew. It's a bit unlikely, and frankly, all the other farmers around here are a bit shocked to see what's going on here. So, Occam's razor, the simplest explanation is probably the most likely. So, what's the other factor here, water related? The pond, which failed, right? If you remember that. So, by failed, I mean it's basically a big hole in the ground, like an 80 by 80 foot square and 10-foot deep hole in the ground, which didn't hold water. But its capacity was 10 lakh liters at a time, okay? And it got full once at least, and half, and 3/4, and 1/3 a few times after the rains. You know what I'm saying? So, lakhs of liters. I would estimate something like 50 lakh liters of water that would have flown off the property have been sequestered into our land, and it's in the ground right now. And I'm sure it's helping these plants. So the dew and the rainwater harvesting that we did. Oh, and that little trench, I'm sure that helped as well a lot, you know. I just made one trench, but then that was a prototype and it worked, and we're gonna do it more. But yeah, it's incredible. So I'm not gonna till this land. I'm gonna let this grow as much as it can. By the way, I had a plan to get cows and all that. I would have got them by now, but all my fodder that I planned to give the cows was demolished. Bear with me for a minute. So I'll just talk to you just for time pass while I'm walking. I want to show you something else. So anyway, amazing. I'm sure so it ended up working as a percolation pond rather than a storage pond, which just goes to show that there's no real downside. Like, I mean, there's no real failure. It can't fail. If it fails, it'll end up as a percolation pond, which apparently has incredible results. By the way, the plot, the patch of land that I showed you right now was down slope from the pond, okay? Up slope, and the slope isn't that much, so it doesn't really matter so much. So I'm sure it'll help up slope as well. Oh, I love this day. It's so cold, but you know, like most mornings I kind of wait till the sun gets out properly before I get out. I'm skinny and stuff, you know, like I can't take this cold too well. But yeah, today I just woke up like, yay, it's a new day, let's get out. Like, got out pretty early. Anyway, here is the fodder that we collected from our very first planting of that 6-7 acres. So a good amount of fodder. So when I do get the cows, when this stuff grows back, all of this, whoa, where's my finger? All of this stuff that I just showed you, when it grows back, I'll get cows, and we have all this loads, like 6 tractor trolleys of dry fodder. It's basically jowar and bajra, guar, husk after we got the seeds out, mung husk, etc., bajra husk. So yeah, and I should say that I'll be slowing down now most probably, you know, on my videos, because like I said, there's no water yet. So we're gonna be working, like I've learned to drive the tractor and stuff, so I'm gonna be leveling the land further, making it nice and flat and neat, and doing like a bunch of other things. And hopefully if we can get cows in the meantime, we can get like a sarkari water line for the cows, I'm told. So yeah, let's hope that that goes through well, and I'll see you in the next update. Thank you so much for your support. Some of you guys have been so faithful. Like every time you all have some really great encouragement and support to give, and great advice. Thank you so much. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I'm self-motivated. I wouldn't say it keeps me going as such. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it really feels nice. It really feels good. Validation, affirmation is always a nice thing. If you depend on it, it's bad, but it's always nice. It feels so good. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.